G'day YouTube, welcome to Greer's Great Aussie Adventures. I'm Ray, the blind traveller.
I'm Emily, the wife of the blind traveller.
I'm Isabel, the daughter of a blind traveller.
We've been travelling Australia since 2018 now. We've recently decided to share our travels with you guys. So sit back, relax, grab a pen and paper and plan that next holiday. G'day guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're not far from where we ended the last one, but just want to sort of show you guys as much of what we see as possible. I'll just quickly update you. I did a video for the last video, but the idiot that holds the camera didn't press record. Just an update on our parcels. So what, the day before we left, they turned up at the post office. They just miraculously appeared.
Yeah, they stuffed up, they lost them, they found them.
We noticed the tracking had moved. It was still wrong. It said one had been delivered and one was being held facility. Yeah, so we just raced in there. We sat there for like an hour and a half and told them basically we weren't leaving until they found them, and yeah, hour and 15 minutes they found them. So we've got a UHF, we've got our mic, which hopefully right now, like it's windy right now and hopefully it's better.
Yeah.
But here we are, we're at Devil's Marbles. So we're just gonna have a bit of a walk around here, do a bit of an explore. Hopefully we'll get some nice photos. And then we'll head on to tonight's camp. So basically this video is just going to be the road to Queensland pretty well. Anything we can stop and do along the way we will be doing. But basically Tannock Creek, goes to Barkley and then Camooweal, probably to Mount Isa. So come along for the drive with us. After coming out and seeing them, it's pretty unreal to see like that rock there sitting on top of the other ones, just balancing. How did it all come about? Why are they here? Definitely makes you think. There is the national park camping out here too, and what, 8k back up the road there's a free camp and caravan park at the
Devil's Marbles Hotel.
Yep, so, and the free camp you've got access to the amenities at the hotel during the day, so something you want to do. Another one there that's balancing up there. No more fence, so you can walk around in there. Go get squished. That one up there is unreal.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Just makes you want to get a pry bar and see
how secure they are.
How secure they are.
That one's like split in half.
But we've had a nice few days since Alice Springs, just sort of bush camps. Few nice, last night was a really nice one. Where was last night?
Barrow Creek, just north of Barrow Creek.
Yeah, just north of Barrow Creek. There's an old World War II base camp there, and it's probably, I'd have to say 10 acres, and there's just slabs. Like, yeah, massive slabs everywhere, all through the scrub, that you can park your car and van on, have nice to yourself. There's heaps of trees for shade. It was a really nice spot, so it was a good place to spend a couple of days. But yeah, this is definitely something different. This is how you stage a photo, guys.
Like this, but now I need you to come forward. As I told you not to go all the way back. Yeah? No, forward.
Bloody hell. The other thing we recorded the other day too This was all in my stuff up. When we went grocery shopping, Isabel brought some cheap hair dye, purple hair dye, but I think it was a bit too cheap and nasty, and dyed the bottom of her hair purple. But it didn't really turn out real dark, so I said to her, next time we get to a town, I'll buy some decent stuff and dye it properly. She wants it like bright purple, so we'll do that at the next town and give you a look at it again, done properly. But I think we'll jump back in the car now and head towards Tennant Creek. Actually, I think Em's got a campsite in mind for tonight, this side of Tennant Creek. But we'll see what happens, eh? See you there. Hey, before we go, just while I remember, with fuel, so it's really weird and I think it's wrong. Alice Springs was basically the same price as like Port Augusta, Ceduna, all that sort of stuff. Tennant Creek, about the same price as Alice Springs. What was that last UFO place?
Wycliffe Well.
Wycliffe Well, the UFO capital. They were like 10 cents a litre dearer, so
Not too bad.
not too bad. But the servos, like one's 100k south of Alice Springs, the one with the camel farm.
Yeah,
Stuart's Well, and then there's the other one just south of it. They're like $2.20 a litre, and you're only just over, you're 100k at Alice. So if you can allow for that and skip them, like you're 100k out of town and they're charging that, it's ridiculous. And then they're like 100k north of Alice.
goes back up again.
It goes to like $2.20 a litre again. So, and then you come another couple 100k north and it goes cheap. So yeah, definitely allow for that if you're going down the middle. Those couple 100k each side of Alice, for some reason, are ridiculously dear, but Alice is cheap. So yeah, there's no reason for it. Like, it's the main highway, but yeah, just something to think about, remember. Alright, so we end up coming through. We're a lot earlier than we thought, and the spots we're going to stop at were really, like, there's no shade or anything, and it's really hot, so really hot bus anyway. So we end up pushing on. Well, not really pushing on, it's only another 100k, but we come through to Tennant Creek. So I'll give you a look through town as we drive through, but we're just going to sort of top up on water here. Might throw a little bit of fuel in it, because the next fuel, like decent price fuel's not till Mount Isa, so we'll throw some fuel in it, get some water.
Also, it was 60k.
60k.
From that rest area we stopped
Oh, yeah, we stopped at the Bonniewell rest area. It was really nice. If it was winter, it'd be a really nice rest area. It'd be perfect, but there was just no shade, and because it was like 10:30 in the morning, so it would have been just sitting around sweltering. It's like 34 degrees today.
and you can feel every inch of
And
it.
like I said, we've just come from the south, winter, so we're not used to this shit.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll head through town, give you a look, get some water and some fuel.
And then find
Try and
something
upload a video. Really struggling for signal out here, so sorry the videos are sort of a bit sparse at present.
Yeah, a bit staggered.
But we'll try and get a video uploaded and try and head to the other side of town and find a nice bush
Hopefully
camp.
somewhere shady.
Somewhere with at least a tree, just one tree to sit
tree.
under.
That's
But-
all.
Alright, we're going to have a look through town. Alright, so this is one of the two water points. One of them's in town. What is it, behind the IGA?
Yeah, there's like a
But-
shipping container behind they call it temporary IGA.
But they reckon if there's a car,
If the car park is full, it's a bit tricky getting
yeah.
to.
Whereas this one here, it's a bit out of town, so it's nice and quiet. It's just sort of zip tied the other side of the fence, so you can miss it. But we'll pull up here and we'll get some water. I'll go around the other way so I don't go ass up over the drawbar. And I might just show you how the water fill up thing that I've done. It's sort of spun quite a few people out.
Alright, you can take care of that.
Oh, you go turn the tap on.
Sure.
So just under here, I've put a tap and connect so the hose connects on, and I've got a quarter turn tap here that goes to the front tanks, one here to the back tanks. Now I can select whether I want to fill both or just one. It means you don't have to worry about the hoses going in, and you can just really up the pressure. So all I did was all of our tanks have got 2 half-inch outlets out of the bottom, the breather on the top, and then the filler. So one of the half-inch outlets I've obviously got going to the pump or the changeover valve, and then the other one I've got going to that fill tap. But just makes it easy, like it's flawless to fill up. You need to try and stick the hose in the fillers and then watch the pressure so it doesn't come back out. You can just right up it. But we'll fill the van, top up the Jeep, because we used a bit of the Jeep water yesterday because it was really hot, so we're just standing under the cold water and cooling off. But we'll fill these up. We've got a video on uploading, thank God. It's good, it's a really good signal here. And get some fuel. And then go find somewhere to sleep tonight. And then I think Em's going to get our water passes, so we're crossing to Queensland tomorrow. And then I think she's found a real nice spot at Camooweal Billabong. We're going to spend a few days there. But we'll fill up, and then I'll see you where we end up camping tonight. So we left Tennant Creek. We got 3 ways. We've turned east. I think we're like 20 k's. I think 20 k's, 30 k's from 3 ways. This is just it's marked on Wiki. Like it's not a rest area or anything. It's just like a gravel pit. But there's heaps of areas, a lot of room. But hopefully we'll have it to ourselves. But like I said before, it is friggin' hot. We had enough driving, it was just too hot in the car. It was like 12:30 and we're like, nah, bugger this, we'll pull up, have some lunch, do some washing. Perfect weather to do washing anyway, it'll dry beautifully. Now it's time to sit down. A nice bit of shade from this tree here. Really wish we had some ginger ale so I could have a scotch on ice. Oof. That'd go down well. But I'll chill out here for today and hit the road again tomorrow and see where we end up. I think we're planning to cross the border not tomorrow, the next day, eh?
Yep.
Yep. Maybe?
Yep, I think that's right.
Tuesday?
I don't know what today is.
Today's Sunday?
Sunday.
So Tuesday at this stage, but if you've been following us, then you'll know that things changed. We could be crossing tomorrow. We're supposed to be bloody 200 k's south of Tennant Creek still, so we just fly by the seat of our pants. So, but this is a great spot to spend the night, nice and quiet. We'll see you tomorrow. So we got up this morning and got signal to get our water passes all sorted. So we got the water passes to cross tomorrow, so we're going to pull up somewhere. We're at the Barclay now, just pulled in here, a bit of morning tea. We'll head on for a bit longer. It's not the best travel day. We've got like 35, 40 km/h gusting headwinds. So Not the best for driving, but gets it done then, eh? But just did a quick on the side of the road modification. You would have seen the snorkel on the Jeep usually runs up behind the cab. It's usually really good, but when you have these big headwinds and you got that little bit extra load, it's freaking loud, like really, really loud in my ear. I hate it. So we just sort of pulled up on the side of the road, ripped the snorkel off and just chucked the air cleaner straight on the end of the intake pipe just there. Straight on the end there. So I think I might redesign the air intake, try and rig up an airbox under the bonnet. The only problem with Jeeps is the old Jeeps, you can't run your snorkel like a normal car because the inner guard comes to the top inside there. Too many spots, you've got to sort of hack it up and do a lot of damage. So plan B on the intake, but definitely looks like a nice spot here.
Would you like crackers, love?
Yeah, I have a couple of Sayos.
Okay, that's all I wanted. Sorry, you go back to what you're doing.
And yeah, Em said there's cabins here, is all your powered, unpowered sites, all that sort of stuff. But we might take a stroll over and might see if they got Red Bull. But yeah, so obviously I'm just gonna have some morning tea, and then we'll go for a walk over. Inside and see what they got. And then I think we'll find, didn't you find somewhere we're going to stop?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but it's that way.
It's that way. Can guarantee you it's on the Barclay. Can promise you that.
It is.
Because they're not allowed to cross border till tomorrow. We didn't end up taking you guys into the Barclay because
it was like a city.
Yeah, it was literally
standing room only.
I've never been to a service station that's that busy. So I couldn't do any filming without getting other people in it. And we couldn't even take a photo of it.
No. It was
ridiculous.
Chockers.
And they didn't have Red Bull, they didn't sell Red Bull, so
yeah.
Don't like that. So we added another, what are we, 190?
90 something, about 100 k's.
East of Barclay. We just found, I said to him, I'm quite literally going to call it a gravel pit.
Yeah.
It's a gravel road and there's a pit right there.
Pit.
It's windy as hell, so it's keeping it nice and cool. It's like over 33 degrees
I think
or
it's supposed
something.
to be 33 today.
So the wind's keeping it nice and cool. Got some washing on, get the washing done while it's nice and sunny.
Yeah.
And we'll go and have some lunch. And
who knows for the rest of the day,
yeah, I
and
think we'll just do some
Queensland tomorrow.
Maybe some editing.
Yep, that's true. That needs to be done.
And Queensland tomorrow. So see us. We'll see us at the border in Camooweal. We're going to pull up at a nice spot in Camooweal. Probably for a few days there.
Yep.
So I'll see us tomorrow at the border. So we got up early this morning. The winds are just starting to pick up now. It's like 40 km/h winds again today from the east. So we decided to get up a bit early and beat it. The winds don't pick up until like 9. So it's about 8:30 now. But back in Queensland. So there's nothing here at the border at present. Like they're not checking any of the COVID paperwork or anything. So oh. It's all done anyway, like we printed it out last night just in case. There was a bit of a line up to the NT side. But But yeah, I think it's like another 10k to Camooweal. And we found a nice spot right on the Billabong there. So I think we're planning on spending a week there, hopefully, as long as it's nice. That's the plan. Weather's not real nice at present. And I tell you what, that road from where we were to here, so basically here,
the last half
150k, atrocious.
Oh.
The other side, yeah, it was beautiful, but this side,
It literally is going in competition with WA.
yeah, with the Great Eastern. The Great Eastern WA was probably one of the worst roads we've driven, and now this is up there with it. But hopefully it gets better now. But Queensland roads are shit, so we will see. But we'll see you in Camooweal at the Billabong.
I'm in Queensland.
Alright, so we've made it to camp. This is the Camooweal Billabong. It's only like a K off the highway, like a K out of west of town. And it's huge, like it goes up way that way, heaps that way, nice little water view. Yeah, you can stay well apart from each other. But like I said, I think as long as the weather suffices, it's sort of spitty and all that sort of stuff at present, but
The sun is supposed to shine tomorrow though.
so fingers crossed. Get a few nice days here, we'll be really happy. Definitely a nice spot.
Very pretty, especially if that sun comes out like
Yeah.
it's meant to.
So I think I'll have a fire tonight. Chill out here for a few days. There's a couple of kids down further, so
She'll be on her bike later.
she'll be on her bike going down seeing them. But we'll go and get set up. Morning guys, beautiful morning, like 17 degrees, back in beautiful weather. If you'll remember back to some of our other videos, you'll remember me saying everywhere we go, Em finds animals.
In particular our Tarawi video.
Yeah, in particular I said it in the Tarawi one a lot, because Tarawi is pretty well in a ghost town, and she found like 20 horses. So here we are on the bank of the Billabong, and then found a horse. Surprise, surprise.
Hey, and look,
So-
I brought it home. Look at him.
It was bloody down there, and she started feeding it carrots, so it looks like we're having no carrots this fortnight. But really nice horse, nice and friendly. But yeah, it got all our carrots.
We still have like half a bag left.
Speechless,
Like,
he's
come on.
speechless. Hey, hey, you say hello? No,
No, she's not sure about
because I don't I don't like the camera.
Yeah, she was really cool before.
She doesn't like the camera, obviously. But yeah, so we'll go back now and have some brekkie, or when I drag them away, we'll go have some brekkie
And get dressed.
and get on with the day. Get some washing done today and go and get some water, I think. So just stand out here doing washing, and there's a couple of hawks around. Hope you can see him. Em just grabbed a couple of our chicken tenders out. He caught it in midair. Hopefully it's showing. I don't know where this camera's facing, but yeah, she's just
Come down to here.
she's just been feeding him.
Ready?
There's a couple more coming now.
Babe, point and shoot out the front.
Here he comes.
Boom! Perfect catch.
But yeah, there's quite a few of them come in now, but
I'm just surrendering our chicken tenders for lunch.
surrendered all our carrots to the bloody horse. When we were at, where was it? Oh, Carolee Rock, she was surrendering all Zeus's dog food
Oh,
to the magpies.
He must be eating it. Here he comes.
Yeah, here he comes.
Oh,
I didn't see it.
how beautiful is he?
I hope I got the camera facing the right way.
ladies.
Yeah, she's watching it.
Oh.
Maybe going to come back.
Oh, look, he lost a feather.
Alright, I'll leave it at that because I've got no idea if the camera's even pointing at the bird. But I did my best. I can't see the screen on the camera, so I always just guess where the camera's facing. But I'll go back to doing my washing now.
Yeah, a little piece of chicken.
And then we'll keep feeding our lunch to the birds. Oh, g'day guys. So, as you can see, we're still at the Camooweal Billabong. It's a beautiful spot. We decided we're going to chill here for a few days, maybe a week. We might stay here and we'll do our groceries at Mount Isa, and we'll get enough there to get us through to Rockhampton. But it's a beautiful spot. I definitely recommend stopping in, but get here super early because
it gets busy.
It gets real busy and fills up, and obviously in this day and age, for some reason, people really like being on top of each other, so try and get a nice secluded spot. But the number 2 Billabong's down a little further.
Yeah, it's about 2 kilometres on the dirt road from this one.
The campsite's a lot more open, so there's a chance you won't have such a small spot, but it is just as nice, really nice. But you know, we're here now and it's friggin' hot. Like, it's 38 today. Yeah. It's like 41 in the van. So
hence why we're outside.
Yeah, and we got the Jeep shower set up so we can wet ourselves off all the time and have a cool off.
Cool downs.
But the heat does make it a little bit quieter, which is really good.
It's too muddy and stuff to go for a bit.
Yeah, you can't really go for a swim, but there's heaps of bird life here, like heaps of hawks and brolgers. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of brolgers.
Not that you guys can see them, but you might see the white patch further down there. Is a buttload of pelicans just cruising about.
And those black kites?
Yeah, black or brown kites.
People call them black kites, I think.
Heaps of little ducks and random bird life.
Water lilies and all that sort of stuff. Yep. So it is a beautiful spot. We've really missed this sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. You don't really get it inland and over in the west. But there wasn't a lot in this video, we know that, but I just want to show you guys the drive from like big town to big town that we do, rather than just skipping ahead and then no one gets to see the countryside. And
also, instead of just showing you the places the museums and whatever else we go to all the time. Like, we don't just do that, we do a lot of this as well.
Yeah.
So
and we just feel that a lot of the road and the countryside you don't really see on many people's videos, so we just try to show a lot of that as well. Yeah. But we'll probably call it the end of this video here. Like I said, we're going to spend another few days, but keep an eye out for the next video. The next one will be Em doing a cooking video. She's going to cook something nice for you guys. Ooh, yep. So we just got to wait till Mount Isa to get some of the ingredients.
We tried here, but they don't have it.
Yeah, they don't got stuff here, so we'll get it all there.
Note that for future reference. If you need odds and ends here, it's difficult.
Yeah, get it at Mount Isa, because after Mount Isa, if you're heading west,
there's not much.
There's nothing until ages. So make sure you get it. But keep an eye out for the next video. We'll see you in that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any messages, shoot them through. Any comments, leave them below. And we'll see you in the next one for Em's Cooking.